She'll never outright say, "I want you." Instead, she whispers, "I don't usually do this," moving 3 inches closer. She smiles, calling you bad, while her pulse quickens visibly at her throat. Most men miss this, too busy hearing her words to see her body. Sexual consent doesn't begin logically. It's behavioral permission, wrapped in playful resistance and subtle guilt. Women never say directly when they're ready. Instead, they quietly set the scene, waiting for you to act. Keep watching, because the final signal is critical. Miss it, and she remains a tease. Recognize it, and she's already yours. 1. I'm bad, with a smile. When she starts calling herself wild, reckless, or even trouble, but punctuates it with a playful grin, she isn't just joking or self-deprecating. This is psychological priming, disinhibition camouflaged as humor. Society conditions women to offload sexual responsibility. By labeling herself bad, she's lowering her moral defenses, giving herself subconscious permission to follow attraction's pull. Most men reassure her or dismiss the comment. Don't. Instead, agree without confirming. Match your energy with quiet intensity and simply say, "Chaos is underrated." Then hold eye contact. You've silently affirmed her deeper desires, establishing sexual trust before physical touch ever happens. 2. Casual bed talk. She casually slips your bed or hers into conversation. "I need a nap," she says lightly. "My sheets are incredibly soft." Or playfully accuses, "I bet you never even make your bed." This isn't idle chatter. It's intentional sexual framing, a covert way of referencing intimacy without direct proposition. Respond with logic or jokes, and the tension dies immediately. Ignore it and she'll feel unseen. Instead, reflect her intent, not her words. Look at her with relaxed confidence and say, "Some beds aren't made for sleeping." Now you've shifted from harmless talk into sexual narrative. She's not imagining anymore, she's anticipating. 3. Danger roleplay. She whispers, "I don't trust you," or jokes, "You're probably trouble." She even quietly says, "I shouldn't be here," while subtly moving closer. Recognize this immediately. It's not genuine anxiety. It's mating language, wrapped in danger fantasy, a scripted psychological scenario designed to escalate tension. Women instinctively amplify arousal through perceived risk, not because they're afraid, but because it heightens the emotional stakes, making the eventual surrender thrilling and justified. If you reassure her, you break the tension. Instead, amplify it calmly. Say, "Then don't trust me. Stay anyway." Now, dominance isn't forced. It's irresistible. 4. Touching everything but you. Notice her fingers. She gently fiddles with her necklace, trails fingertips along her glass, or carefully picks imaginary lint off your shirt. She's not distracted. She's displaced her desire through socially acceptable behavior. Her body is wired for physical touch, but she's rerouting it into objects. Many men react immediately by touching back. Big mistake. It dissipates the tension instantly. Instead, match her intensity differently. Lean slightly back, hold eye contact steadily, and slow your breathing. Allow her desire room to build. Now she'll bridge the distance herself. You've just created sexual gravity without initiating touch. 5. She stays too long, post-peak. You share laughter, the perfect high point. The conversation slows. She could gracefully leave now, but she lingers. This isn't indecision. It's post-peak hesitation, the clearest nonverbal yes you'll ever receive. She's sexually available, waiting patiently, silently giving you space to lead without explicitly inviting anything. Women instinctively protect their reputations by avoiding overt initiation. She won't clarify further. She expects you to read this unspoken permission. So don't wait. Instead, look at her with calm authority, confidently close the physical gap, and gently command, "Come here." She will follow instantly because mentally she's already decided. 6. The accusation invitation. The moment you confidently initiate intimacy, she playfully pushes back. She asks, "Do you always do this?" Or teases, "I bet this is your move with every girl." This isn't genuine suspicion, it's permission wrapped in playful accusation. She's subtly testing if your confidence is authentic or if you'll crumble under scrutiny. Most men instinctively defend themselves, explaining or backtracking, killing the tension instantly. But she's actually hoping you'll stand firm, proving you can handle playful resistance. Instead, calmly hold her gaze, unfazed, and say, "Only when it works." Now you've transformed her playful accusation into sexual anticipation. Her test becomes your opportunity. Escalation through competence. 7. The narrative displacement. She softly whispers, "I shouldn't be here," or murmurs, "This is such a bad idea," even as she continues moving closer. Understand clearly, this isn't actual resistance, it's narrative displacement. She's quietly crafting a mental story to justify her decisions. By verbally acknowledging that this moment feels taboo, she preserves her self-image and moral standing, even as she consciously chooses to cross boundaries. Interrupt this narrative by directly contradicting her, and you shatter her internal justification, triggering guilt or hesitation. Instead, become part of her script, intensifying the narrative she's constructing. Lean in slowly, lowering your voice to a whisper, and calmly say, "Then let's not do anything bad. Yet." Now you're part of her self-created story, turning caution into arousal and her internal resistance into anticipation. 8. Contact preloading. Watch carefully. She adjusts herself, sitting closer or at an angle that subtly exposes her neck, collarbone, or thighs. Her legs might brush gently against yours, or she may lean slightly forward without fully initiating touch. Notice she never directly initiates, but consistently places herself in positions that practically beg escalation. Recognize this clearly. She's not simply flirting, she's preloading physical contact. She's setting the stage to be claimed without explicitly initiating, maintaining plausible deniability. If you hesitate or fail to respond, her attraction stalls. Instead, meet this subtle invitation confidently with a small, deliberate touch, her shoulder, hip, or waist. If she doesn't flinch or retreat, you've confirmed exactly what she's already decided. You've transitioned from passive flirtation into mutual agreement, making touch feel like invitation, not invasion. 9. The exit test. Eventually, she'll offer a casual, easy way out. She says softly, "I should probably head out," mentioning early meetings or responsibilities. But watch her closely. She doesn't actually move to leave. Instead, she pauses, holding your gaze expectantly. She's silently testing your willingness to lead. Accept her offer, and you'll be remembered politely, safe, respectful, easily forgotten. But if you step forward confidently instead, and gently respond with, "Stay 5 more minutes," you've just crossed from respectability to magnetism. You've recognized the test hidden behind the casual goodbye, and you've chosen decisively to lead. She'll stay far longer than 5 minutes, because your clear, confident desire gives her permission to follow her own deeper wants without reservation or guilt. 10. The silent signal. Pay close attention when conversation suddenly halts. She stops leading or asking questions, holding sustained eye contact instead, quietly waiting. This abrupt silence isn't boredom or distraction. It's her body's way of signaling she's fully ready, withdrawing active participation so you can decisively lead. Understand this clearly. Female sexual decision-making often ends quietly. She's no longer signaling because she's already chosen. Your role now is recognizing this critical moment of withdrawal and stepping in without hesitation. Let the silence linger briefly, enhancing tension. Then, softly reach toward her, gently touch her face, and calmly state what you both already know. You've been waiting for this, haven't you? This decisive clarity transforms subtle permission into explicit surrender. By acknowledging her decision confidently, you've transitioned from passive observer into unforgettable authority, exactly the man she hoped you'd be. Think she might be into you? Don't rely on luck. Read her like subtitles. I just put together something that goes way deeper than this video. It's called 25 Forbidden Signals She's Secretly Into You, and yep, it's only $7. Inside, you'll find the subtle cues most guys miss completely. That blink-fast lip flash, the hair twirl that's not just nervous fidgeting, and that moment she lingers by the door, silently hoping you'll follow. She won't say any of this out loud, but her body will, and now you'll know exactly what it means. Each signal is broken down into a clean, scannable signal card you can check right on your phone, before a date or right in the moment. You'll learn what the behavior means, what to do the second it happens, how to escalate without killing the vibe. Plus, you'll get 3 rapid response moves to turn attraction into action fast, and the real psychology behind it all, so you'll stop second-guessing and start leading with confidence. If you're tired of walking away thinking, was that a sign? This flips the whole game. $7, instant access, lifetime of clarity. Grab your copy now.